Hi everybody, my name is Toaster. I'm a teaching artist fellow at Young Chicago Authors. I've been a part of Young Chicago Authors for close to ever. I think it's a good idea, really quick, to run over some of the things that have helped me, both as a coach, as a student, and as a teaching artist. And really it all starts with, like, do you want to win, or do you want to have fun? Do you want to win, or do you want to have fun? Do you want to win, or do you want to have fun? I think a lot of people, they don't want to admit that they would rather have a win than fun. I also think that most people would rather not admit that they would rather have fun than commit to the work that it takes to win. I think what's important is that, you know, as a coach, it doesn't matter what you want. Your whole role as a coach is to facilitate an environment for your students that they would prefer. If you want your students to have fun, there are a lot of ways that you can prepare them, both for the stage, the competition, the audience, the judges. Make practice fun. If your students are having fun in practice, they want to be there, and ultimately you have less work to do. If you are the kind of coach who kind of sits back and does all the paperwork and makes sure that they can do all the things that they need, that's great. That's super important. And as long as you're clear about that as your role, I think it'll be easy for your students to work around that. If you're the type of coach who really likes to be super duper involved, bring food. Schedule field trips. A good way to do it is a few of my teachers have built stages in their classrooms so their students can get used to the feel. Doing things like that, give yourself work, but also don't put pressure on your students. Because again, the more pressure is on your students, the less they'll succeed and the less they'll like you and want to return. Letting them play their music, letting them have their own autonomy over the workshops, letting them peer edit and communicate without you. I think a lot of times as a teacher, it's really easy to just nitpick every small part about practice, when in reality, it's less of a team and more of a club. And by that I mean the competition is less the focus is more community building. So allow them to bring in workshops if they have them, allow them to peer edit, allow them to set times that they want to practice outside of course, or outside of club. It's good to bring in stuff that you like. The more they know about you, the easier it is they can be vulnerable around you, and all of a sudden they're writing poems that maybe they wouldn't have if they were worried about how you feel. So when you're in practice, bring prompts that reflect the things that you like, bring prompts that reflect the things that they like, and also write with them. The more you write with them, the more they feel comfortable around you. And again, this is about comfort. This is about vulnerability. This is not about what you need. It's about what they need from you. In that vein, something that I think is very important, most English teachers, most creative writing teachers, most art teachers, most creative teachers, something that I think I see a lot is that they have set in their brain what a poem actually is, what a painting has to be, what art needs to look like in order for it to work for society. The truth is, that's not what this program is for. That's not why your students should be learning poetry. The things that you want from a team don't matter, because that's what you want, and you getting what you want doesn't actually help the students grow. It doesn't help the students find friends or find community. If you have any more questions about how to coach your team properly, or maybe some writing prompts that could help, maybe how to get that group piece together, feel free to email or Instagram or contact Young Chicago Authors.